viewers. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on the location where you're watching us from. I am Joshua Oni. We are here today again for our actual talk with Easy and Josh. And today we're having another exciting series on campus experience. And I'm having two personalities with me here in the building. One, a comrade, and the other person, a co-interviewer with me. So first, let me allow my co-interviewer to introduce herself before we give room to our comrade.
Yeah, hello viewers. My name is Ugonna Chidera, and you're welcome to this exciting period of an interview section with a wonderful guest here. So I'll give him the.
Okay, good evening, everyone. My name is Danjuma Solomon, Comrade Danjuma Solomon.
Wow, I love that. That was very, very important. That comrade. All right, go on. So we are here to drill him on campus experience. This is not the first one. We have done one already. So these are campus experience 2.0. So let me start with my own question. Comrade.
Yes, sir.
First, let me congratulate you on your well-deserved comradeship.
Thank you very much, sir.
All right. So what course are you studying currently?
Okay, I'm a student of building student.
Okay.
Building, I'm studying building.
Building.
Yes.
Was that what you applied for?
Not at all. Far away from it, sir.
Wow. All right. So what did you apply?
Medicine and surgery.
Medicine and surgery.
Yes.
So you applied medicine and surgery and you are giving building?
Yes, yes.
So wow. Are you seeing that? That is interesting. So when you got the admission first, what was your reaction?
Wow. The reaction was I cried.
Yeah.
Yes, when I was given building, I cried.
I can't imagine a whole comrade crying.
Why did you cry?
Okay. I think this actually take me back to the year 2019, or 2019 or 2018, I think,
Okay.
when we got admission. I think I've sat for JAM 9 times.
Wow.
Yes.
9 times writing
Yes.
down.
Yes.
You were applying for medicine.
Yes. Even though the first 6 times, the first six times I applied ABU pharmacy.
Okay.
Aside from that, I got admission into School of Nursing, and from there, now changed my interest to okay, let me study medicine and surgery. So I've been writing JAM 9 times.
Were you applying the same school?
Not at all. I had 6 times of applying ABU Zaria, and of which, okay, let me give a summary of everything. I've applied 23 schools, sir.
Yeah.
So
23 schools.
Serious.
Yes.
Wow. You said 23 schools. All right. All of them, were you applying ABU all the time, or you applied different schools?
Okay, I applied ABU 6 times, and I also applied SBRS, that's School of Remedials and Basic Studies in Fontua, twice.
That's ABU.
Yes, ABU.
And you didn't get admission?
No, that I didn't get admission
Wow.
there.
So please, can I ask, what was your driving force? I mean, for you to be consistently
For that
applying.
23 times.
Oh,
You
There
still
must be
keep going.
something driving you to that medicine or pharmacy.
thank you very much. I'm a reader. I've been reading books. So one of the things that actually the driving force is that winners never quit, and quitters never win. So immediately when I caught that word, I believed that word. And I believe that, okay, even if I've been trying, there must be a time that I will get the admission. So
you kept trying?
I kept trying. And God also helped me.
Okay.
Yes.
Apart from ABU, how did you come about University of Jos?
Okay, yes. That was exactly 2016 I wrote JAM, of which I scored 235, and I applied ABU yes. Then I also applied School of Nursing, College of Nursing. In VOM, yes, of which I got the admission, even though as of then I was not a believer. We wrote the exams, that is the entrance exams, and I was not among those who actually got passed for the interview, even though they are qualified. Even though there are other criteria they use. But I have an uncle who is a deputy director with the Federal Ministry of Health.
That is true. You have another leg.
Yes. After the whole of the thing, I called him. I said, "Sir, this, that," and he told me, "Okay, there's no problem. I should just get a number from." Okay, let me.
No, go ahead.
So I got a number. I got connected. I went to the interview. Actually went as a special candidate. So, and I was
Special
offered.
candidate.
Yes.
Wait, sorry. That special candidate, you were interviewed alone, or what do you mean by special candidate?
No. Okay. I was not actually having the before you be called for the interview. You have a particular number that will be given. So you mention the number and your name. So I went there, reaching my turn. Then before I could even introduce myself, I was introduced as a special candidate.
Wow.
So I got the admission. I stayed there for 8 months, of which there's the exams we wrote, PTS, that is like a reading exams. So we wrote the exams. After we sat for the exams, on a serious note, as I'm saying this, I didn't fail because we were 150 that was admitted, and only 50 was needed for the index number. So a lot of things happened from there. When I was withdrawn, I met a friend of mine, Dr. Ezekiel. Now he's a doctor, I think, Casina. So he was the one that told me about remedials in University of Jos. So from there, I picked interest of coming to University of Jos, bought the form, and everything went well.
With the goal of applying medicine.
Yes.
Wow.
Interesting.
So, okay, will you ask her? Okay, before you ask, when you came for remedial University of Jos, you did the program, right? And you finished the program. Were you given the course?
Okay.
Or some things happened?
Okay. I think my the current admission I'm using, I did remedials twice. Yes,
Why?
I did remedials 2017 and I did remedials 2018.
Still in this same university?
Yes, still in the same university. But before I go ahead, there's something I noticed with the University of Jos. Where immediately I finished my secondary school. I've been dreaming schooling in Jos, but University of Jos was not part of my the institution I want to study. So until when everything turns out to be University of Jos, the very day I came to University of Jos, that's when I met Christ.
So that means God
It was an orchestrated plan.
orchestrated it so that you have to be here.
Yes.
But you were running away from divine orchestration.
On a serious note,
That was like Jonah.
Yes.
Okay.
So the first year, I was not able to meet up to the cutoff point because you have to score up to 180.
180, yes.
But it was a surprise then. My last jam before the remedial, which I prepared much better, I scored 235, and now coming for remedial and also I now scored 277, and of which even
277?
177.
Just 3 marks to go.
Yes, even though before the result came out, I actually had a dream about the result and all of that. So I prayed and, okay, what I'm just going to say, because of time, I knew vividly that everything worked together for good. Yes.
Wow.
Then aside from that, when I was doing my remedial the second year, I actually have longer leg. Is it longer leg or long leg?
Long legs.
Yes,
Connection.
I have connections. So I have a privilege to be talking to the remedial HOD 101 because of my uncle, and with all the promises and all of that, medicine will be given. And in fact, he told me, and of which I knew, that remedial offered me admission to study medicine and surgery. But some few days before the university will place the list, they now changed it to building. But sincerely speaking, it was actually a divine arrangement. A divine arrangement.
Okay. let me give a.
Okay.
How are you coping with building now, anyways? Are you regretting, or you are? Oh, Father, I thank you.
Oh my God. Building. I'm not regretting. I don't think even if you give me any course, like the final year of any course, the next thing I'm rushing for,
Out
or
of pharmacy.
give me mention any course, because first in all, I know that God want me to study building.
Building.
During COVID-19, that was when I had an opportunity to work with one architect, Dana Sebewebe. So from there, when we got to site, show me some things, and I grab it, and I have peace of mind. Before I started receiving lectures, I think I've started eating something from the site. Aside from that, I have inner peace. From that, in fact, from my 100 level, I started doing some drawing design to some people. To the glory of God, I have opened my own personal company,
And now you are a
SSB Limited.
And now you're a comrade representing
Thank
19 states. Oh, I think we should give you an applause for that.
We should.
Wow, that's good. So let me allow you to ask him.
That's really thrilling.
But that's a great
I'm really
experience.
inspired by your story already. So how were you able to cope during your 100 level days, considering the fact that this was not the course you applied for and then it was given to you all of a sudden? Were you of this lackadaisical attitude at first?
Like, I will change the course,
Yes.
I will change
Okay, yes. Okay. 2019, of which I got the admission when people were doing registration, I was so busy reading for JAM. Because even with the whole advice and all of that, I must
You
study
still want
the
to
medicine.
pursue medicine.
Yes. And actually I had a good, I think the last JAM point was 200, is it 209 or 20 something? And when with the JAM, I said, what am I even doing with the JAM again? So I forget about the medicine and surgery, and I was just focusing. So the building, in fact, building is actually tough, but it has been the hand of God. I remember some of the courses, because sincerely speaking, I was not good at maths. Yes, but with all the structures, with all the engineering, mathematics, and every other thing, God has been helping me. Yes, God has been my helper.
Indeed, your story is a divine testament that God can really be intentional about the man.
Very well, very well.
That's true. So, how has been the journey so far in building? Are there difficulties? Are there challenges in exams, or what can you say so far?
Yes,
Because you are seeing the finishing line already.
Yes.
You're almost ending. So what can you say?
Okay, what I will have to say here, sincerely speaking, as I said, when the hand of God is upon a man, he makes everything easier.
Yes.
I remember, you see some of my classmates, they'll study this, do that, they spend the rest of their nights, but sincerely speaking, especially structures, I know some engineering students will bear me witness, strength of materials is actually very difficult. I remember when we are calculating indeterminate structures, you have to calculate about 22 pages.
22
Yes,
pages.
just one question.
For one...
But to the glory of God, to the glory of God,
Wow.
God really helped us.
Sorry. What will you be writing for 22 pages, for God's sake?
In fact, it's all of calculations.
Just calculating.
Calculations, yes.
Wow.
So
You
you
have
don't
to.
like maths.
Yes,
Just wonder
and
how you were able to
but indeed, I actually put some discipline. I'm that kind of person that if I said I want to do this, I will do it, and God has been helping. So all this, I think we have people like in building department in 100 level, during our 100 level, we actually had only 18 people that passed without issues.
Out of
We were 90 something. Then in 200 level, where we are 19, that also passed without issue. Plus that of D student, I think we are up to 100, close to 100. Only 19 people passed without any issue. Then in 300 level, it kept going on like that. But sincerely speaking, I've never had anyone carry over. I've never had any carry over.
So that is when God is involved in the project, He supports the project.
Yes.
That's great. So.
Well, that's really interesting. So back to your days in campus, how were you able to balance your spiritual life and then academics?
And
'Cause
now
I
you
heard you
come read.
said yes. Yeah, now it come read, yeah.
So-
No.
So sorry, sir. Okay, yeah. How are you able to balance your spiritual life and then academics and all of those? Considering the fact you gave your life to Christ here on campus.
Thank you very much. One thing I would like to say is this. We must understand time. Yes, time is something we should actually know about. On campus, DLCF, that is Deeper Life Campus Fellowship, we usually come, we have several activities. Since from my 100 level, I'm a worker and I'm an ESCO. So by the grace of God, what I normally do is this. I know the particular time for church. I know the particular time for studies. So, and I actually try to strike a balance by, if I have other engagement, like school engagement, I'll actually conflict that of this. I'll assign someone to actually take over some of the functions. Then and I also face the studies. Sincerely speaking, God has been helping. Yes. And aside from that, I also have a small group at home that God have brought my way. In fact, I'm that type that, in fact, the very day I finish my exam, I travel home. Yes, because I have a lot of things to actually tackle. I also have construction. Even today, I'm just coming back from site. Yes. And I also have other commitment waiting. So I try to
Even political commitment.
Yes, like now, even thank God, my brother here is my roommate. I make calls, but calls I make calls more than 1 hour, and I'm still a student, and I have so many things. But sincerely speaking, one thing just allow Holy Spirit to direct you. There are times that you will let me focus on my academic, and the Spirit will now say, no, this is time for this. Just obey. He will take care of other things. I'm not so saying that we should not study, but when the Holy Spirit actually help a man, he will go a long way. Yes. Does not matter the time you spend and all of that. He can summarize those things.
That's good. So,
Okay. Wow, that's really, really good. So have you had challenges, maybe financial challenges, maybe challenges from peer pressure, maybe during your 100 level day, just coming as a new student, so-called freshers?
Okay. This is not my first institution. So I actually have experience before coming here. And I did, I think my secondary school was boarding school, so I actually have, I knew, and also I'm a grown-up person, matured enough to know my left and right. So even though they may still be coming, but I choose my friend myself. I don't allow friends to choose me. Because if you allow your friend to choose you, yes, because your association determine your destination. Your association also determines your assimilation. Your association also determines everything. Your acceleration. So I choose my friend, those that will want to move with them, not.
That's profound. So, do you have any more questions, or we'll just wrap up?
Over to the viewers. At least we've learned a lot today.
Okay. Sorry, I have something to summarize.
So I was coming to that.
Okay.
I want to what do you have for our viewers, freshers, who are just desperate like you were, coming, I must study medicine or I die. Let me use that quote, like somebody used to use. And what advice do you have for people who are already in the institution, who are thinking of changing course? Because some people are already in the institution, they were not given the course they applied for, and they are thinking of changing. Well, that is number 2. Then number 3, what advice do you have for students who are on campus but are not yet certain about life, purpose? What do you have, sir?
Okay.
So 3 sets of people.
Let me start with those
Freshers who are seeking admission.
Freshers who are seeking admission.
Yes.
I'm a victim of that. Yes, and I would love to advise that for you to don't choose a course, I'll pray. That's why it's also good for you to be a Christian, or know what you want to, like, God want you to study. You're not also studying for yourself. You also study for the gospel, for the propagation of the gospel, or God want to use a particular thing. So the issue is this: you have to you have the direction of the Holy Spirit. Not just that you want to study a course. You may end up studying that course. You not get the issue is that just be intentional, pray about it, look at the areas you are good at. If you're not a Christian, yes, there are some areas. I think I remember from primary school, I want to study engineering, but later on, because of medicine is actually good, people they are rushing there. See, the issue is this: if you're rushing a wrong place, you will not get it right. So the advice is this: just stay calm, know those things that you are good at, and also seek. If you're a Christian, seek the consent of the Holy Spirit. Then He will direct you.
The second set of people.
What is the second set of the people?
Those who are in the system already, but they're not yet comfortable with because they want to change.
Yes. That is, in fact, the issue is this. Even I myself, I have intention of changing, but when I actually have the peace of mind, and I notice, okay, God brought some people. If the course you're studying, you should also observe. If you have some people that they are willing to help you, I'm telling you, that will be the area of your calling. So from there, if you're studying any course, I want you to just observe and see the kind of help you're receiving and the peace you are having. So it's not about you changing courses. You want to study this, you want to study this. No, the place you are, you need to understand. If there's a divine hand on that, go. This mixing of a team is actually a problem that is facing that we the current people are facing.
Parents are not even helping matters.
Parents are not helping. You end up studying for your parent. I've known of some people, you study the medicine and surgery, you finish, you are doing other things else. So then the last set of people you said.
Those who are in the system, and even maybe they are satisfied with what they are doing, but they're not certain about life. They don't have a sense of direction.
Okay. Yes, I think what I would love to say there is this: for you to actually have a sense of direction, you have to be sure of what you're doing.
Okay.
Yes. So just try to just have that inner peace that I said. Yeah, be sure of what you're studying. The first time I noticed. I don't actually want to go for any courses. When God helped me to see the course I'm studying, review some of those things that in the particular course I'm studying, I don't see any course on campus that is higher or greater than my course, because I've sat in. I know where I'm going. Yes. So the advice is
to boil down to how you see your own course.
Yes.
All right. So thank you very much, viewers, for staying true to this point. I believe that you were inspired and you were blessed by this session. You've learned a lot today. It all starts from purpose. Know why you are existing. Know why you are alive. And then maximize it to the fullest point. Thank you very much for staying true to the end. We love you. And please don't forget to subscribe to this YouTube channel so that you will get more inspiring content, and also click on the notification bell so that whenever we drop a content, you will be aware. Thank you very much. God bless you all.
See you next time.
Thank
Bye.
you.